Thursday night. Andrew's packed his bag. Ian has too. Off we go. We're on tour. We are in. I forgot where we are. Where are we? Alicante, and we're on our way to Murcia when we find the hire car. Apparently it's brand new. What is it? The black one? White one with grey wheels.
Black wheels as well.
Press the button. It's a beast, that, isn't it? Here we have it, the 1.2 Corsa. It is brand new, 4 miles on the clock. I'm just going to check that there's no damage to it that they're going to charge us for when we bring it back. Looks pretty good to me. These seats are worse than EasyJet. What are they made of? An ironing board? It's a bit of a downgrade, this, isn't it? So we had 4 kilometres on the clock, now it's got 6. I like that fence, I saw one of them in France once. It's like branches. I reckon they have GPS for blowing that, or just like big string. Andrew being all sophisticated, eating a croissant with a knife and fork.
Wrong way round.
It's going to be 30 degrees today, it's no wonder they're watering the plants. So we're en route in Murcia to a factory, and we've found a Deutz, a John Deere and a Solus on the front. And mountains. It does look like you're going to land it, doesn't it? Yeah, Solus. Camera doesn't really pick up how long that view is. That in the field there. What are these now? Oh, is it olive trees? We think. Someone spraying over there. Boom eye, Annie. Wonder what that building is there. It's big and it's orange. Do you reckon they got the paint off EasyJet? Big deal, like. Look how green it is though, the other side of it, in the shade of the mountain. Whereas here it's like scorched earth, and there's a test track that Andrew's excited about. So here we are at the Corvus thing. I wonder what all was going on with these bars. We stopped the heat, isn't it, coming in from the sun? I think that's the electric one because it's white, but I could be wrong. EPS, does that mean electric? Oh no, it's got, I think it's petrol.
It's on the trailer.
It's got a trailer with a high-up on the trailer. That's what Adam needs, isn't it?
The forestry one.
Oh, look at that. This is a vacuum lifter for the steel. It then goes in a laser cutter. It's not running at the moment, they're just doing some maintenance to it. But all the steel comes in sheets and then gets laser cut to whatever it's going to be. There's some components cut there now. These are some of the back chassis. That's for lifting them up. These clamps are all for clamping down all the cargo beds to weld them together. This robot here welds the chassis. Fast that. Got a wire going around. That's the front of the chassis. The back load bed goes on here. Axles, drive shafts come through there. Nearly more steel in that than a Land Rover. It's like the backbone of it, isn't it? That's it. It looks big. The chassis looks bigger than the vehicle, doesn't it? So this chassis now is finished. It's just in here getting completely measured and checked that everything fits. But you can see why it's got weight in it, because it's just a lot of steel in it. Bit of gravel rash on that. Someone's been extreme driving that. Oh, unless it's been going past the rock face.
Yeah, it's definitely wrong.
Proper adjustable suspension. So these white ones are, if you look at the back, electric. So it's just got a motor in the back. Then batteries where the engine would be. But then it shares most of the same differential and gearbox and components. So that for spare parts, it's actually quite easy to the dealers to stock them. There's one here with a tipper on the back now. That just misses there, doesn't it? Digital dashboard.
Yeah, well, the differential.
Always wondered
Yeah.
what was underneath the little bonnet. That is how they transport them to the UK. And then if you look here, see that? There's no suspension arm, so the suspension arm's took off and it's lowered to fit under the bridges, and that's why it looks dead low down. It's like sport mode. Whereas that one, where you can see the height difference actually, because that's got the shocks on, it gets them like a foot lower for transport. See how low it is at the back now. This has now got a new handle for the window, so you can open it onto the foot like a little notch, which we do, but doesn't have a stay. Just continual development with them. Defo looks better in orange, but that doesn't have the bull bar. Ours has a bull bar. Looks meaner without the bull bar somehow, which you wouldn't expect, would it? Well, we've got the light on our bull bar now, haven't we? When they finish building them, they bring them in here, put them on the rolling road and test them. See that though, the walls are made of vertical concrete panels. Yeah, so this is the gearbox then, or the diff? Massive. You just put the chassis here, has now got the plumbed up with the hydraulics for the brakes and electrics, plugs on the back ready. This one's got a bit more wiring added on the front diff. Then the hoses added to the radiator and the bulkhead. Ready for the radiator to go in here. The cab frames then added. Starting to take shape now. You can actually unbolt this for shipping though. Make them lower again to put in stillages into containers. There's the calipers there ready to go on when the axles go on. That's got the rear drive in now and the engine. And then this is obviously going to be an electric one. Another electric one. Another electric one. In fact, quite a lot of electric ones. Trying to find another diesel. There we go, the diesel one at the end. So that's just pretty much finished, wheels on and everything now. Right, this is today's quiz question. There's obviously a load of these on a rack. There's 4 on a pallet. What bit of the machine is that? Let me know in the comments if you think you know. These are the stillages that they stack them on for export. So they make them here as well. And these are all the tyres that have come in. to go on them. Got like the side panels for the tippers, the tailgates, the roll bar frames for the cabs. Fresh off the line, no suspension, ready for export. Low riding. Truck is being loaded on its way back to Phil's in the UK. So 4 on the top, 3 on the bottom. All riding low so they don't hit the bridges. Going up. And then they're going to put the other 3 underneath. Beastie truck, English registered but left up, must do a lot of continental work. HT11 dash. Look how shiny the floors are. See him blended in there with his orange IVs. How cool is that sign? This is where they service them and do the training. So that is a variable speed pulley then, that goes in and out, changes the ratio. So that's direct to the gearbox. That's obviously small, so that's in slow speed. Sorry, that's in fast speed, isn't it? No, it's not. Let me work this out. The bigger the pulley.
That's lower range at the moment.
Yeah.
I know that's high range at the moment.
That compresses, which makes the belt rise up, which then increases the length of the pulley, which then means that 1 revolution of that will turn that more than if it was a smaller pulley, if that makes sense.
Oh no, that's the... Which is the engine, which is the drive?
That's the drive.
Oh, that's the drive. Oh, that's low range then.
Yeah, yeah. So when that turns, it'll go around loads of times, but it's not going very far, the distance around the shaft. But when that closes up, then it means that it's a huge distance around the pulley or the shaft, which it'll then, and then that basically means that that'll turn even faster. Have I explained that so that people will understand?
If you want to learn it properly, come here to this lovely training facility, and they'll tell you.
So there's all bits of them over here. So we've got like, oh, that's the pulley there, you see. So that's closed right up, so the belt will be right at the top here, and 1 revolution would cover a massive distance. Whereas when it's in the middle running on that, 1 revolution is only a small difference. There's some diffs, and then that's the gearbox altogether. Oh, is that the petrol engine, that one?
Yeah, that's the old one, yeah.
And then this will be the 2-speed gearbox, won't it? I've actually seen tractor gearboxes with smaller cogs. Proper. Feel the weight of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's heavy, that, isn't it?
Expecting that.
I wasn't either. That's not a quad adapted like everyone else does, is it? Right, we're doing the birthday bumper. Ian's getting all technical and he's going to write it in Spanish because we are in Spain.
Doing all right so far.
Yeah, pretty good. No, it's alright, okay, now.
Yeah, but that's not a real M, is it? Let's pretend that's an M. I.
E. A.
Hang on, I'll do it.
Perfect. Yeah. Well done.
So how do you pronounce it?
Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz. Right, okay. We'll do a joint effort. Go.
Dandelion, Harry White, Teresa Barry, Harry Chuck, Charlie Kirby. Feliz cumpleaños a todos.
Which translated means?
Happy birthday, everyone.
There we go. And what 32,
Oh, yeah,
32,600 and something.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off. This is a brand new one, so someone's going to get it. Wonder why it's had writing on, so we're taking it off quick.
I'm quite a proud person of this now, being able to come with you.
It's what?
I'm quite proud of this. Coming with
Yeah, yeah. Andrew was standing next to that sign for scale. So we're just leaving the Corvus centre now, and we're just going to go for some dinner with them. So
Barry's staying up.
yeah. So we're back in the course. We've now done 105 kilometres on it. done 101 since we picked it up. This road's massive, you can land a plane on here.
Easy if I can get it.
We're following him to the restaurant now, aren't we? So. Palm trees.
When are we getting a logo on the roof?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gone off now, but I'm telling us the temperature. It's 30, there you go, 30 degrees. Right, this is a quiz question that I don't think anyone is going to get, and I'll tell you tomorrow. What is that building for? You think you know? Let me know in the comments. I'll give you a clue, it's something military. Andrew, stand next to that for scale. Me, oh look, the sweets.
That's the best bit.
Not every day you see a plane in the middle of a roundabout. You think it was lost. Can you see it? There we go. John Deere working. Green Star as well. Acres and acres of veg ground, isn't around here? Salads. It's proper flat as well, isn't it? All the buildings have graffiti on them though, don't they? It's terrible.
Yeah.
That the barley shot? A couple of weeks, that'll cut that. So there's some mountains there, and then over here there's like a pink water thing. Doesn't look pink on the camera though, you know. And we've just seen some flamingos. Anyway, thanks for Corvus for showing us round. We also went on the test track and did this. Straight up. Flat out there now. But you can see all that tomorrow because the video's already too long. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.